Hello, welcome to Midnight Messages. My name is Stacy, and today we are going to be doing a twin flame tarot reading. What is that? Well, we're going to take a peek into the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine and their combining energies. And Twin Flame has gotten a bad rap with that one show and all that stuff, and it's not even like that. Like, do your own research and practice discernment when it comes to that. You'll know what's real and what's not. You will feel it. If you are on a twin flame journey, you will know. Let's do some twin flame tarot. And I'm not jumping on any bandwagon. I have been researching the subject of twin flames for the better part of 5 years now. And before I even knew my twin flame was my twin flame, or even who that was, what that meant, I was researching twin flames. I do this on my bed so I have more room, right? And I never ever have enough room. I just don't. I don't get it. I never have enough room. I just don't. I never ever do. And I gotta move stuff around, get in my way. So recently, all this just to find out, in the recent past, there has been a transformation in passion over on Divine Masculine side, and then over here on Divine Feminine side, she's been learning to be the fool and let go. And right now, Divine Feminine, you are not listening to yourself, and you are suppressing being lazy because you think you're being lazy when you rest. And you're not. You're not lazy when you rest. And suppressing that is just going to make you, like, sick. Divine Masculine is over here still fighting his spiritual awakening. Still fighting against it. Still fighting against unity. Still fighting against harmony. Still fighting against himself. Just fighting. Like I said, yeah. He's having a new beginning. He was having a transformation, but then he started fighting against it. So we're going to look at Divine Masculine side first, and then we're going to look at Divine Feminine side. Because that's what I feel like I should do. Why is Divine Masculine fighting unity and totality? Why? Why is he fighting against it? Oh, okay, so he thinks that he's not strong enough. He thinks that basically if he comes forward in love, that you're going to reject him because he probably did something really messed up to Divine Feminine. And he's realizing all of the things that he has done that have hurt the people around him right now. So he's fighting that awareness, but unfortunately, he can't fight it for long because that awareness is about to smack him in the face. And when it comes to the awareness, he doesn't feel like he's strong enough to face you. Because he wants to be with you. There's no comparison. He was comparing everyone else to you, but you felt like he was comparing you to everyone else. And unfortunately, that was not the case. He was comparing everyone else to you because he wanted you. He wanted only his divine feminine. And he messed that whole thing up by fighting with you, by arguing with you, by saying things that weren't true, by causing a rip in your timeline for union. He is coming to the awareness that he is actually the reason why you're not together. It's nobody else's fault. It's nobody else's issue. It's nobody else's to blame here except for him in the mess that he created with you. And you are like, oh, I can't even be lazy. I have to do. And the second that people are like, oh, well, she's just being lazy. And you're like, but I'm still doing. And he's done all this and I have to take a second. I have to heal. He wants to talk. He wants to come back. He wants to say things. But he never wants to actually put in the effort. And that's been consistently the cycle that you guys have been on for, years, months, however long. You've been doing this, decades for some of us. There is a big freaking snowstorm coming here to the New England in the United States. And every time there is a massive snowstorm coming, all right, my spine from the base of my skull all the way to my sit bone or my tailbone hurts every time I get a snowstorm. Every time. So excuse the wiggling, excuse the different positions, and maybe this is resonating with someone that you are dealing with the same type of issue or something. And my mental health, my physical health, my overall health is just so much better because of a plant. Okay, girl. Divine Feminine, you've got some things going on. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're not even trying to be lazy at all. Like, you want to relax, you want to slow down, you want to take this time for yourself, but in taking time for yourself, you're like, I'm gonna clean my house. It's not even being lazy. Stop calling yourself lazy, because the time that you take for yourself is time that you need to take for yourself. It's not being lazy. It's not just because you're not taking care of everyone else around you right now doesn't mean you're a horrible person or a bad mother or bad sister, brother, daughter, whatever, what have you. You're not a bad person because you're taking time for yourself and you're not taking care of everybody else at the moment. You have to take care of you before you can take care of anyone else. And if the people in your life don't understand that, ultimately, that is their problem, not yours. We all know that people have issues. Like Divine Masculine over here and his fear of rejection when he already rejected you by the way he treated you, and he abandoned you by the way he treated you. But he's afraid that if he says something to you, oh, God forbid, if you even have an inkling of rejecting him at all, he can't take it. And yet he's over here rejecting you and pushing you to the side. Your connecting energy is the creator in aloneness. So basically, you both need to go within to seek balance within yourself alone. Being alone is not necessarily lonely, but you have to do this individually. You have to seek your connection with the divine creator individually. It is not something that you can do with someone else. It's just not possible. Your connection to the divine is your connection to the divine. That's just how it is. That's how it works. That's how it's going to be. That is how it essentially works for people on planet Earth. Like I said, being alone does not necessarily mean that you are lonely. And sometimes we have to do things on our own in order to get through them. Because listen, it is your journey. This life is your journey. It's not anyone else's journey to take, just like your healing is your journey. It is not someone else's job to heal you. They may have broken you, but it is your job to heal. Other people may have done things to you that traumatized you, that wounded you, but it is ultimately your job to heal yourself. Divine Masculine has got a very, very rude awakening coming for him. And now he realizes that nobody else is exactly like you, and he wants to circle back around. He wants to run the block. He wants to spin the block and come back. And it's not... Honestly, Divine Feminine, you're not having it right now because you are standing in your Queen of Cups energy. You know what you deserve emotionally. You know what you deserve effort-wise. You know what you deserve spiritually. You know what you deserve. You are manifesting everything that you deserve. So you broke that cycle. You stopped that toxic cycle. And the fact that he's trying to come back around, I'm not so sure that your Divine Masculine has changed. I'm not so sure from these cards right now that your Divine Masculine has actually changed. He treated you so badly in the past, and he's recognizing that he did. Like, he's recognizing these things for sure. But I'm not so sure he's, like, changed the behavior patterns yet. So honestly, he wants to change. He's always wanted to change. He always wants to be better for you. Expect powerful change. See, and I said I wasn't sure if he was changing, but he is changing. He may not be changed when he gets to you. And he's emotions are running high, surrender to the divine. Everything happens in divine timing. It is not always our timing. Everything happens in divine timing, which means the God, the universe, whatever you believe in, has a play in things that are meant to be. And these things happen when they are meant to happen, not when you want them to happen. So right now, you're having an issue, and it comes down to divine timing. And here's the thing. If you don't feel that this is right, that him coming back, you don't feel like the words that he's saying, you don't feel the energy behind him. All right, let's just say that. You don't feel his heart. You don't feel, what he's saying is actually what he means. And if that's the case, then by all means, let him talk his talk and have him walk away. If you do not feel that he is being truthful with you, trust your intuition, divine feminine. How many times has your intuition screamed at you that things weren't right? That he should not treat you like this? That things just weren't supposed to be the way that they were? How many times? And you continuously ignore that. Why? At this point, divine feminine, it's looking like you want to punish yourself. I really hope you don't. And I honestly see you putting an end to that constant karmic cycle. So, good for you. Good for you. And there is a powerful change coming. Expect a powerful change. Sorry. Can't give you a time like that. Sometime this year. Thanks, Spirit. And you purposely, consciously put an end to the way that he was treating you in the past. And by doing that, you triggered a spiritual awakening in your divine masculine. So now he is rapidly ascending and not telling you. Because he's not talking to you. He's still mad about something that you said. And actually, he's not even mad. He's kind of like being, how do you say it? He's kind of like he's being a whiny baby about it. You said something that was true. He didn't like that you called him out on it. So he cut off communication, thinking that he was punishing you. And you're like, okay, so we're not going to talk again? Okay, we don't have to talk anymore, because I'm tired of this game. So you put an end to that too. And you're over here like, karma's gonna come. Karma's gonna take care of everything. I don't have to lift a finger. My manifestations are coming. I feel it. I know it. I know. And your divine masculine is like, fight. Fighting everything. And you're like, let me go with the flow. I'm gonna, whatever happens, happens. And your divine masculine is like, no. Go with the flow. Please, divine masculine, stop resisting, and the process would be so much easier for you, for the divine feminine. The process would be so much easier if you both stopped resisting your healing. And that being said, if you stayed along for the ride and you caught my vibe, please subscribe, like, share, comment, do your thing. Thank y'all for showing up today, and peace out.